Maybachs.
Tall Ship Chicago 2006 Parade of Sale, August 4th at 11:30 on CBS 2.
Academy Award nominee James Woods is Shark, coming to CBS this fall after CSI.
All I'm talking about is giving Jade some of the trust fund money so that she could have a place of her own, someplace not a roach motel. You're okay with that, right? You were all about her having a decent place.
Yeah, no, I am.
So come on, Gwen. Some money falls into our laps. What's wrong with using some of it to help out a friend?
You know, when you put it like that, nothing.
Okay, so stop stalling and tell me what Maddie said to you outside, because, you know, you went out there, you talked to her, and you come back in, you look like that.
Well, it's hard to see her like that. You know, she's having a rough time.
Right, and she's got no use for Jade, so when she saw Jade hug me after I told her about the money, I don't know what went through her mixed-up head, but it's obviously got you suspicious.
Actually, I was a long way from suspicious until you started answering questions I didn't even ask. So what's got you on the defense, Will?
The way you've been acting, it's no wonder why Casey's running the other way. It's roll over, Maddie. You're dead to him.
It's not true. You don't know Casey at all.
Yeah, well, I know this. He crushed you off his playlist. Don't worry, he'll be anything but lonely, because he's got me now. And we're breaking into the country club pool tonight.
You're what?
Yeah, we thought we would go skinny dipping. And after that, who knows?
No. There has to be some mistake. Just let me call my bank.
You have another card?
No, I'm afraid they're all from the same maxed out deck.
Well, there's a cash machine in the lobby.
Not much chance of a payoff there either.
Perhaps Mrs. Grimaldi can be of
Wait,
assistance.
no. There's no reason to get Lisa involved in this, is there?
Sorry, ma'am. She's the owner. If a customer can't pay, we must contact her immediately.
Have a seat. Can I get you anything? Coffee? Aspirin?
I'm fine.
Well, here's the rundown. You're going to be arraigned by a judge, and you're going to be charged with driving under the influence. And given your blood alcohol level, you're looking at extreme DUI.
Whatever. I'm just worried about my mom. Can you go check to see how she is?
Sure. I'll call the hospital.
Not to worry, my boy. I've hired a lawyer. What you call a heavy hitter. I'll get you out of this. How are you, Luke?
How do you think? My mom's in the hospital having a tough time with the baby, and I go and get into stupid trouble. Who needs that?
Don't be hard on yourself, all right?
I know I messed up. And I wouldn't blame my dad if he never spoke to me again.
Yeah, a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Well, it's a very good attitude, Michael.
And I've just got to do this.
Mike, what are you doing?
Just letting Simon know where I stand.
Yeah? Well, my friend, that's a habit you're going to want to break.
I'll pay attention. It won't have to happen again, will
What
it?
is going on? What are you doing here, Simon?
No, your ex is marking his territory.
No, I'm not. Although I do love what you've done with the place. Katie, I'm here to tell you that I'm staying in town. Wanted you to hear from me before you heard from anyone else. That's it.
Well, it's a little too late. I just talked to Carly at the Lakeview. She told me about your little scam. Offering to invest in her business, Simon? Come on.
Oh, what is it with you guys and thinking I'm trying to scam? This is no scam.
Well, everything you do is a scam.
I offered her a business deal. That's it.
Well, business deals require cash. Without that girlfriend you had on board ship, I don't know where you're going to come up with it.
All right, then. So I guess this is where I bring you up to speed, right? I struck oil.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. Black gold. I'm rolling in it.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Cascade 2-in-1 Action Packs. Now that's clean.
Avoid unwanted leftovers. The scrubbing power of Cascade meets the grease-fighting power of Dawn. So even sticky foods won't stick. Cascade 2-in-1 Action Packs.
Some women travel great lengths to recover. I'd rather reactivate.
Olay Regenerist. Reactivates with twice the power.
So why recover when you can reactivate?
Love the skin you're in.
Here's to the birthday girl. You weren't born with all that bounce and shine, but boy, you've got it now. Thanks to the new Body Envy collection from Herbal Essences. A shot of white nectarine and pink coral flower takes your hair beyond full, all the way to luscious. So you'll always look great, even if the gift is a dog. Body Envy, one of 9 new collections from Herbal Essences. Here's to great hair.
Everyday carpet cleaning used to mean hassling with a vacuum. Now it means the Swiffer Carpet Flick. It's easy to use, lightweight, cordless, and it fits into tight spaces easier than a vacuum. Just flick, trap, and toss. Swiffer gives cleaning a whole new meaning.
It was love at first sight. The way he looked at me, I knew he was the one. Frankie gives me that same look every single morning. I love how important he makes me feel.
A love like this deserves Iams Nutrition. Iams Original with chicken is complete with more real chicken, eggs, and fish oil than the leading competitor for the healthiest he can be for life.
I just couldn't wake up without my furry alarm clock.
Life's better on Iams.
The savings are hot this Saturday at Kohl's Super Saturday with store-wide savings all day. Plus, early bird specials from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Like all Mrs. Sonoma's skirts, shorts, and capris for $11.99. Bras for $14.99. And men's short-sleeve knit tops, 60% off. The big one bath towel is just $2.99. Plus, take an extra 15% off fine jewelry, already 60% off. And all kitchen electrics already 10 to 50% off. Look cool with hot savings this Saturday at Kohl's Super Saturday. Kohl's, expect great things.
See why more people are watching the CBS Evening News with Bob Sheeper tonight.
A husband, a wife, a brutal murder. Now he needs the best lawyer he can find, so why is he defending himself? A 48 Hours Mystery, Saturday.
I'm sorry if I'm being defensive, but why was Maddie narking on us when there was nothing to narc on?
She just overreacted.
Which is what she does lately. You know how weird she's been.
Yeah, her problems are a lot worse than I thought.
And we don't need her making problems for us.
I didn't really, believe what she said anyways.
So what'd she say?
You know what would have been nice? Well, it would have been nice if you would have talked to me before offering her the money.
You were the one that was stressing about her not having a place to live, and you didn't buy what she said about having money saved.
Well, yeah, for sure not enough for first and last, and a security deposit, no.
Right, so I stepped up, I did us all a favor, now she'll have a place to live, and we don't have to worry about her being homeless. You would have been okay with that until you talked to Maddie and she messed it up.
No, like, Maddie didn't have anything to do with it. I just thought the two of us would have talked before making any kind of financial decision.
But you would have said yes anyway.
You know, you're right. It's none of my business, getting into it with you about the money. It's yours, it's your trust fund, you can do whatever you want with it.
Wow. Casey must be really hard up if he's wasting his time with you. Yeah? Well, maybe Casey wants a girl who doesn't go postal every 10 minutes. Hey, baby, where's my guy?
At the country club, but I'm really not sure about this.
Well, I'm on my way there. Don't peel anything off until I get there.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk to you about, this idea of breaking into the club. Let's just forget about it.
Why? It's getting me hot just thinking about it. I will see you in a few.
No, Leah, wait, don't hang up.
Oh, and just so you know, there's no hard feelings. Daddy already ordered me a new Beamer. Bye.
If you have money, it's because you cleaned Vienna out.
Vienna. Oh, no. Vienna's chump change compared to what I'm now worth. Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, don't stop there. Do tell us more.
Oh, okay. Well, after you sold my sheep farm in Australia, I scraped enough money to buy it back. Long story short, the well ran dry. So I started digging a new one. Instead of water, I struck oil. Lots of oil, blah, blah, blah. Here I am. Life changes in an instant, doesn't it?
Yeah, so here you are in the famous millionaire's playground, Oakdale.
Well, why not? Got to start investing somewhere. Why not here? I've already put the word out to Lucinda Wolf, so we'll see.
Well, you and Lucinda, business partners? Oh, that I have to see.
All right, what is it going to take for you guys to believe that I'm just a simple, innocent businessman now? Here in this great land to try my luck.
I know you're so
No,
full
hold
of
on.
it.
Simon, I know you're lying. If you had really struck it rich, you would have used that to get to me on the cruise ship, and you didn't.
Oh, Kevin begged me to keep her busy. Well, he did his thing. And Ada, she had all these refreshments, and...
So you took a drink?
I took more than one. You know, Ada jumping me, that's one thing. Close your eyes, enough vodka can get you through anything. Or not. But it was more than that.
Tell me.
I was with this girl who I didn't want, and I felt totally alone. Like a total outsider. Kevin doesn't know a damn thing about me or who I am, and none of my friends do. It's all a lie, and it builds up so much that I just want to scream, I'm gay, this is who I am. But I can't. So I just keep up the act. And it makes me sick.
I'm sorry. I hate to see you so unhappy.
It gets so bad sometimes that I just want to live anywhere but here, 1,000 miles away, where I know nobody, and there is nobody to disappoint.
I'm Lyle Brennan.
Mr. Brennan, thank you so much for getting here so early. I'm Damien Grimaldi. This young man here is my son, Luke.
Luke, it's not much fun, is it? Well, we're gonna work on getting you out of here, all right? Mr. Grimaldi, I'd like a few moments alone with the boy before we head over to court.
Of course. Luke, I'll be right outside, okay?
Holden called. Lily's stable. The baby's fine.
Oh, thank God. I'll pass the good news on to Luke.
No, Holden will do that. He's on his way here now. He wants to be here for the arraignment. Can you just make sure that Luke stays put until his dad gets here?
Of course, naturally, yeah.
I just can't believe that I'm over my limit. Well, that far over. Would you check again, please? Yes, certainly, I understand. Well, I'll be down in the morning to straighten everything out. Thank you.
So, a long time ago, my grandmother told me that a lady should always have 30 cents in her purse. Now, see, that was 10 cents to go to the movies, 10 cents to get home, and 10 cents for mad money. And I told her she was way behind the times. There was not nearly enough money for me then, and certainly not enough for us now.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Lisa. I had no idea that this credit card was maxed out.
No big deal, just a bottle of champagne.
Your best bottle of champagne.
Oh, yeah, well, I just guess we'd just better drink it up then. I mean, it's very difficult to put a cork back in a champagne bottle, right? Annie, I'll be glad to take a personal check.
There's a problem there. You see, I don't happen to have any cash in my bank account right now at the present time. You see, I've been living off my credit cards just while I'm trying to get my new business up and running.
Carly, oh, I don't understand. Why are you just living off plastic? I mean, I know you and Jack are separated, but doesn't he? Well, surely he pays spousal support.
No, Lisa. This is my problem, not Jack's.
Here it is, today's Daytime Dollars official winning code number. For your chance to win cash and prizes, register today at daytimedollars.com and keep watching for more chances to win. Good luck.
Do you push the snooze alarm in the morning? Do you drink more than one caffeine drink during the day? Do you feel like you need a nap in the daytime? Maybe the reason you feel so tired in the morning is because you're tossing and turning on an old-fashioned spring mattress at night. You deserve a good night's sleep, and that's just what you'll get with a Tempur-Pedic Swedish sleep system, the only mattress using the gravity-defying Tempur material originally developed by NASA and certified by the Space Foundation.
It's like you're sleeping on a cloud.
Before I had trouble sleeping through the night, and now I don't have any problems at all.
Instead of uncomfortable metal springs, the Tempur-Pedic mattress uses billions of viscoelastic memory cells. This soft yet supportive material adjusts to every curve of your body, providing a weightless-like sleep surface you have to feel to believe.
It really is magic.
It's like a gel that takes your body shape.
Oh, it's really comfortable. I could fall asleep right now.
And wake me up in about 10 minutes.
And because Tempur-Pedic doesn't transfer motion, you'll never disturb your partner. Look how the glass doesn't tip over as Kelly moves about. Amazing, and not even a drop is spilled. Don't try that with a metal spring mattress.
I can get in and out of bed without him waking him up or without disturbing him at all.
So call now and we'll rush you this free information kit that includes a video explaining all about the features of the Tempur-Pedic Swedish sleep system and a free sample of the amazing Tempur material. It will also tell you about the 20-year limited warranty and how you can try a Tempur-Pedic bed in your own bedroom free for an unheard of 4 full months. So call Tempur-Pedic now and see why Consumer Digest gave Tempur-Pedic its coveted Best Buy rating.
So call 1-800-503-8844 now for the good night's sleep you deserve. That's 1-800-503-8844.
Who doesn't love the fresh taste of Chips Ahoy?
I guess it's my time.
Chips Ahoy! In the new Snack and Seal package.
Keeps your cookies fresh.
The Veet Reserva bladeless kit makes shaving without a blade even better. With a new flexible head and dual fins. There's no cuts, just smoothness that lasts up to twice as long as shaving. Veet smoothness, a feeling that lasts.
This summer, get the sunblock that also blocks the bite. New Bullfrog Mosquito Coast Sunblock and Repellent. Up to 8-hour protection against harmful rays and pesky bites, without the odor. New Bullfrog Mosquito Coast. Block the burn and the bite.
Consider this. New Reach Act Restoring Mouthwash. That's the only one with a powerful restoring ingredient. Feel it working as it restores essential minerals to weak spots and restores your tooth enamel. New Reach Act Restoring Mouthwash.
How can you act like the trust is my money? You're my wife, my partner. It's ours, okay? And you're right, I probably should have asked you before I offered any of it to Jade.
Well, I didn't care about the money to begin with. Okay, that's still how I feel. But look, money does things to people. Like those lottery winners get all messed up and, end up in jail and forget about their families. I don't want that to happen to us.
You mean broke, toothless, and selling our sad story to the intruder for a case of beer?
Come on, you know what I mean. Money changes people, and I don't want it to change us.
It's not gonna happen.
Promise?
Yeah, I swear, okay, on this. Nothing's ever gonna come between us. For sure not money. And from now on, any decisions we make about money, it's gonna be a joint decision, okay? And if you don't want me to give Jade any money, then...
No, come on, I didn't say that.
No, I just want to be fair, okay? So if you have any problem with Jade getting the money, then I'll just tell her to forget it.
Who do you think you're fooling? Come on. You're not that mean. And neither am I. So I just want us to be honest. No more I was gonna tell you, or I didn't think it was important, or I forgot, or you're gonna end up sleeping on the couch.
I hear you.
Okay.
So don't you have something to tell me?
No, I don't think so.
What did Maddie say to you about me and Jade?
She said that she saw you guys in each other's arms, and that when you saw her, you jumped apart, like you were guilty or something.
Is that all she said?
Pretty much.
Right. That's what I figured. which is why I officially wanted to set your mind at ease, you know, once and for all.
Okay. All right, tell me. Do I have any reason to be worried about you and Jade?
Come on, Casey, we got the whole club to ourselves. Let's make the most of it. Maddie, get lost.
Hey, was that my phone?
No, it was mine. But there will be no phone call interruptions on this perfect night. Hey, you know what would feel really good right now? A nice, hot, steamy shower.
The locker rooms are closed.
So we'll go break in, get some soap. I'll do your back, and you can do whatever you want.
Holden, I'm glad you can make it. Luke will be happy to.
Where is he?
Upstairs.
In the arraignment?
It's over. Luke will be done as soon as it's processed. And he was so happy to hear the good news about Lily.
Jack got you the message that I wanted to be here for the arraignment, and yet you found another way to cut me out of Luke's life.
Not so. Look, the gentleman who just left is Luke's lawyer, Lyle Brennan.
Why would you hire a lawyer without talking to me first?
Well, you weren't here. Naturally, I want Luke to be well represented. And Mr. Brennan had other clients, so we had to proceed without you.
I see. So everything worked out just how you wanted.
I volunteered to take Luke to the police station so that you could attend to your wife.
You have been trying to drive a wedge between me and my son ever since you came to Oakdale.
That's absurd.
No, what's absurd is you buying him that sports car and giving him all the money that you have been giving him. Then you allow him to go to some party where he gets drunk. He crashes his car. You show up here playing Super Dad. It couldn't work out more perfectly, could it, Damien? It's exactly what you have been angling for.
What was I supposed to do? Walk away, act as if I didn't care?
You know what? It's enough. This has to stop. I don't care what you do. I don't care where you go. I want you to stay away from my wife, and I want you to stay away from my kids.
Dad, lay off Damien. He is so not the problem.
Jack, what are you doing here?
Lisa called me. Hi, Lisa. Something about a cash shortfall and an unpaid bottle of champagne?
Well, the bubbly's on the house, but I got concerned when the bartender told me he had to cut the card up.
Lisa, why don't you say that a little bit louder? Because I think there's somebody in the lobby who maybe didn't hear it.
I'm very sorry, honey, but it seems that you're having some kind of cash flow problem, so I called Jack.
Well, I'm very sorry, Jack, that you wasted your time with the trip over here. I don't need your help.
No?
Absolutely not.
Oh. Okay. Well, then maybe you can loan me 20. I'm a little short, just until payday.
Here was the rule when we separated. You would provide support for the children, and you've done that, and you've been generous beyond that. I am not your responsibility. Lisa was very wrong to call you, and you were wrong to come running over here over something as simple and silly as just
a $300 bottle of champagne Carly likes the best.
Whatever. The point is that I'm going to find a way to pay for it on my own.
Okay, Carly, why don't we get real here for a second? Between the empty bank accounts and the maxed out credit cards, you need some financial help.
Not from you.
Look, my sole deal here is to make sure you're taken care of because you're the mother of my kids. I'm sorry, Lisa. Hey, listen, thanks for offering to foot the bill, but I'm going to take care of this tab, and then you and I, maybe we should go someplace and have a little talk.
No. No, Jack, I'm not going to do that. You are not my husband anymore. I don't need you.
All right, how is it that you neglected to mention that you had struck oil and, also planned on moving back to Oakdale when we were on the cruise ship?
Because it had nothing to do with you.
So you just picked a random small town to live in and it just happened to be mine.
Wow, you really are convinced that everything I do is all about you, aren't you?
You think so? You tried to keep Katie captive on a deserted island, knowing you were sitting on top of a golf course. And look how Vienna has just suddenly disappeared now that Katie's back in your life. And that's not even to mention all the other times.
Mike, apart from a fairly suspect right hook, you got a very suspicious mind.
Right. For good reason, you're a con man. Your only interest in doing business with Carly is to get closer to Katie.
Ah. Got me. Because I got nothing else better to do. You got me all figured out, haven't you?
I do, just in time. I'm gonna call Jack, have him run a little check on you. And if it turns out any of your money came from Vienna's little diamond collection, I'll make sure he runs you straight back to that little sheep farm you're so fond of.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Dumb lies. They don't feel good. I know there's no way that you'd ever lie to me again.
I don't want to have to run into you around town and make chit-chat and all of that. I just can't do it, okay? You owe me that, please.
So I appreciate you coming to my rescue, but you don't have to do it anymore.
I'm going to take a long, hot, steamy shower with or without you.
Leah, wait.
We'd planned that vacation for months, and wouldn't you know it, a migraine hit. With pain, nausea, sensitivity to light, and sound. A total migraine that could have really disrupted the vacation. Thank goodness I remembered my Imitrex.
You can take an Imitrex tablet at the first sign of migraine pain. It targets the nerves and blood vessels believed to trigger a migraine for effective relief without drowsiness. Imitrex is not right for everyone or every migraine. If you have certain types of heart or blood vessel disease or uncontrolled blood pressure, you shouldn't take Imitrex. Very rarely, certain people, even some without heart disease, have had serious heart-related problems. So talk to your doctor, especially if you have risk factors for heart disease such as smoking, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, or if you're pregnant, nursing, or taking medication.
Don't let a migraine disrupt your life.
Ask your doctor if Imitrex is right for you. Target your total migraine and get back to your life with Imitrex.
Nothing brings out the kid in you like the scrumptious combination of milk chocolate and Airy Krispies. Nestle Crunch, for the kid in you.
At Geico.com, you can handle all your car insurance needs online. It's so easy, a caveman could do it.
Seriously, we apologize. We had no idea you guys were still around.
Yeah, next time maybe do a little research.
Gentlemen, are we ready to order?
I'll have the roast duck with the mango salsa. I don't have much of an appetite, thank you.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Only Colgate Total reduces gingivitis up to 88%, plaque up to 98%, and protects for 12 full hours. Which is why dental professionals made us their #1 recommendation and rolled out the red carpet. Colgate Total, the only toothpaste with complete 12-hour protection.
Put life in focus with Sears Optical. And right now, get a complete pair of glasses for just $99. Includes no-line bifocals, hundreds of styles to choose from. Sears Optical.
Did something happen?
Are we under attack?
Why are you turning on each other?
Don't worry about me. Worry about them.
Are we going to have school tomorrow?
Ready to save 50% on beautiful carpet? Just call Empire today during our Super Summer Sale. We'll bring quality brand name carpet right to your home in all the latest styles and install next day. And during our Super Summer Sale, you'll save 50%. That's right, 50%. Plus, no payments for a year. Get new carpet and save 50%. Call Empire today.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Lights can transform any room from ordinary to extraordinary. Shop at Littman Brothers Lighting and make a statement.
I am unique, sophisticated, wild. I have great taste.
And right now at Littman Brothers, save an additional 20% off the best selection of unique lighting.
I am hot, cool, romantic,
I am worth it.
Visit Littman Brothers Lighting, only in Schaumburg, or shop now at littmanbrothers.com.
She started bringing strange men home, drunk, call us names.
Did you ever have any concern about your sister and drinking?
No.
You should.
Judge Judy. Today at 2 and 3 on CBS 2. Tonight, the team to watch is on CBS 2 News.
Don't miss a new Big Brother All-Stars on America's most watched network, CBS Sunday.
So this is what it's come to, huh? You know what? I really did just stop by to tell you my plans. Just so you wouldn't think I had any secret agenda.
Well, I don't think you have him convinced.
Who, Mike? Oh, well, yeah, you can't win them all.
He's too smart to fall for your games.
He is smart, isn't he? Very punchy. Not to mention, obviously extremely good with his hands. You know what? Jackpot. You got it all.
I do have it all. A wonderful husband, a wonderful life. You can have a life for yourself, too, here, if that's what you want. But just please stay away from me and Mike and my family and friends. I don't want to have to run into you around town and make chit-chat and all of that. I just can't do it, okay? You owe me that, please. Did you get a hold of Jack?
Voicemail. I asked Jack to run a little background check on Simon here.
Good. That's good news, because whatever background check he runs, I'm sure it's only going to confirm my story.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, whatever you have planned here, if it does include me, just back off, okay? Mike and I are solid. Our love is solid. There's no way you can break us up. And as for Carly, please, stay away from her too, okay? Back off. Is that clear?
Crystal.
I rushed home as soon as Carly told me that Simon was back.
I'm sorry I got rough.
No, I'm not. At least he knows where we both stand now.
Carly, don't be ridiculous.
More with the compliments.
Here, Lisa, this should be enough to cover the tab with tip.
Lisa, do not. I repeat, do not touch that money.
Okay, I think I'm going to leave the two of you alone and for a few minutes. How about that? Huh?
Yeah. Why can't you just let me pay?
Because, Jack, I have to pay on my own. At least that's what I will try to do.
What are you trying to prove here? Am I supposed to feel guilty because you won't let me help you?
I don't know, Jack. Feel however you feel. This is about me making a commitment to myself to get by without taking a handout.
Carly, nobody does it all on their own.
Well, I have to. And I can do it.
Well, just because you can doesn't mean you have to.
Jack, if I let you bail me out every time I hit a rough patch, I will never stand on my own. So I appreciate you coming to my rescue, but you don't have to do it anymore.
And what about the unpaid bar bill?
Lisa? So I'm ready to take care of that bill now, okay?
Oh, why don't we just wipe the slate clean? As I said, it really is just a simple...
No. No handouts from you either. I am ready to work that bar tab off.
In the name of all the saints above, doing what?
Washing dishes. What else?
Me and Jade, beyond friends? On what planet? The girl hugged me after I told her I was giving her the money. That's all that happened.
What kind of hug?
Are you serious? It was like a thank you hug. A generic hug, a nothing hug.
Nothing like the power hugs that you give me?
No, not even close.
Or the tickle hugs? Or the hugs that turn into something else kind of hugs?
Definitely not.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Excuse me?
I was just testing.
You're such a rat.
It's Mrs. Rat.
So then, what's with all the questions then?
Hey, you're the one who made a big deal about what Maddie said. I was just trying to clear the air, make sure there was no hug malfunction.
Well, I hope that you meant it when you said you believe me, because I'd hate for this Jade thing to be hanging over us.
No way, no how. And believing you, we've done lies. I don't feel good. I know there's no way that you'd ever lie to me again.
The way you've been acting, it's no wonder why Casey's running the other way. Maybe he wants a girl who doesn't go postal every 10 minutes.
Hey, let's skip the shower.
Why?
Because we're pressing our luck breaking in here now. Let's get out before someone calls the cops.
Come on, we just got here.
I know, but you know what? There's probably a guard here getting ready to make the rounds.
So, doesn't that make it even more exciting?
No, because I don't need the trouble.
Casey, what is your problem?
I don't have a problem.
You don't think I'm hot?
No, Leah, you're beyond hot, but I don't want to get busted, so let's go to Al's, we'll get something to eat, and then we can go for...
You know what? Forget that. I'm going to take a long, hot, steamy shower with or without you.
Leah, wait.
Dad, look, maybe you should just go.
No, you need to wise up about Damien. He's trying to drive you and me apart.
What? Dad, that's crazy.
No, I don't know what he's been telling you, but I know this. I miss you, and I want you home. I've always wanted you with us, even though I haven't always said that. And I get this feeling that he's telling you something different, that I don't want you around. And if that's the case, then I want you to turn around and ask him why he's been lying to you.
Look, Dad, Damien never led me to believe that you didn't want me around. You did that all yourself.
What can we build for you? Enjoy your music, games, and photos with a Dimension E510 desktop powered by an Intel Pentium D processor with dual-core technology and get a 19-inch flat panel upgrade and free shipping. Dell, purely you.
He's 50 and at risk. She's 50 and at risk. Doctors know if you're over 50 and have other risk factors, you already face a greater risk of a heart attack. Ask your doctor how aspirin can reduce your risk. Bayer can help prevent 1 out of 3 heart attacks. Only Bayer has low-dose 81 milligram and Bayer Women's Aspirin Plus Calcium. Aspirin is not appropriate for everyone, so be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen. She reduced her risk with Bayer. Bayer, working wonders every day.
You love your hair right after it's colored, but how do you stop the color from fading? New Tresemme Color Thrive Daily Treatments lock in color up to 3 times longer than the leading color care. New Tresemme Color Thrive. Let your color thrive.
Do hefty men need hefty bags? Or can their biceps make up for a bargain bag? With their rugged brick wall construction, hefty Ultraflex bags are 20% thicker and hold up to 60 pounds. Can a bargain bag do that? So why settle for when you can have hefty? The amazing strength of hefty Ultraflex bags hold up to 60 pounds. They won't wimp out.
Now you can get the power of OxyClean in a convenient liquid. OxyClean, triple power. From barbecue sauce to potato salad, fights stains, brightens colors, and boosts detergents.
Amazing!
OxyClean triple power. It gets the stains out.
The secret to a great relationship? Pay attention. New KY Sensual Mist. Mistable personal lubricant. The only one that goes on with a light, sensuous spray. That worked.
Introducing KY brand Sensual Mist.
This new kind of grape nuts is unbelievable. Raisins, almonds, some honey. It's delicious. Whoa! Unbelievable.
Introducing Grape Nuts Trail Mix Crunch. It's a new kind of grape nuts.
Wanna see, Daddy?
Look at that.
Have a safe flight.
I'll be home in time for dinner tonight. All right, let's do it.
How was your trip?
It's good.
Luke, you're wrong.
No, Dad. Happened the day Mom fell into a coma. I think we all remember that, right? It began right after I sneaked into her hospital room.
I told you that I would hold you responsible for that.
Yeah, you told me that. But then when I was gonna leave and I wanted to say goodbye to her, I knew at that minute that my prayers were wanted. You didn't want me holding her hand, or talking to her, or trying to pull her out of it because you blamed me for what happened to Mom and you wanted me gone. So don't, Dad, don't even put this on Damien, because this is all on you.
I know Maddie's got a lot of stuff going on, but I can't help being ticked at her for making a big deal about young Jade.
So I say forget about Maddie. It's not like we don't have a great future ahead of us. You know, I'm acing summer school and I get my diploma. We'll go to college and we'll meet between classes. And on the way home, we can stop at the grocery store so we can cook dinner in our very own house. You know? And then we can share the last strand of spaghetti, Lady and the Tramp style.
Let me guess, you're the tramp.
And we can watch TV and study together and think about how lucky we are and how we have everything we ever wanted. I don't think we should let anything get in the way of that, ever.
You're right. We have too much to look forward to. I have an idea. We should stop at a store on the way home and pick up spaghetti fixings and eat dinner in bed. Yeah, what do you say, tramp?
Woof.
Okay, I'll stop at the store and I'll meet you at home. Okay, don't be long.
Leah!
Change your mind?
No, look, let's just grab our stuff and get out of here, all right?
Casey, this is really starting to get old.
Fine, ring me out in the car, let's go.
Casey, stop. This is supposed to be our summer of fun before we go off to big, bad, boring college.
You know what? There are plenty of ways to have fun without trespassing on private property.
You sound like a cop.
Hello, my mom is a cop.
Well, you're not. And just then in the pool, we had a blast. So right now, when we get to know each other even better, would you want to go and ruin everything?
Well, Leah, you're making way too much of this.
No, you are. I mean, maybe you're still thinking about that loser girl, Maddie, but, I mean, if she's the one you want to be with.
You know what? I wasn't even thinking about it.
Okay, so what is the problem? We're here. We're nearly naked. Stop talking and start doing more of this.
No. Look, I'm serious. This is a bad idea. I'm getting out of here.
Fine, go. Do whatever you want. But I'm staying here, taking a nice, long, hot shower.
The champagne is getting flat, and this conversation is going nowhere. I highly suggest the two of you get some serious counseling.
Well, it's too late for that, isn't it, Jack? We will be divorced soon, and then this will all be over.
Darling, don't you know that it is never, ever over?
Well, this is. And now that I'm on my own, I have to handle my problems on my own. And I am dead serious about washing the dishes to cover the cost of the champagne.
Carly, you think you've just walked into the episode of I Love Lucy? Honey, I have unions and insurance to take care of. You're not an employee of the hotel. If anything happens to you, I personally will be responsible.
Sign a waiver or something. You have a pen?
Stop it now. It does not work that way.
I will not take no for an answer.
Okay, look. If you won't let me comp the champagne, then let's just say you owe me, okay?
No. Lisa, I have no idea how long it's going to take for me to get my business off the ground, and I don't want a debt hanging over my head. Just come on, let me wash the dishes to pay for the champagne.
Can't you stop her? Please?
Jack, go back to your job. I don't need you.
I want you to know something. You can wash dishes till your fingers shrivel up. I won't offer my help again.
Show me to the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. This is what I call a diaper. Fits me so well I can exercise. Where's that dumbbell? And 1, and 2, and stretch! Oh, my couch potato days are over. This diaper moves with me so great. Oh, it's awesome. Think I'm gonna join up in an aerobic yoga kickboxing class. Just get ripped.
Huggies Supreme, 5 times stretchier than Pampers Baby Dry.
Hey, Mom, can I get a personal trainer?
Is it crunchy? No. Is it juicy? What is it? It's both. It's a Vlasic pickle. Oh.
Taste the Juicy Crunch. Vlasic.
Juicy and crunchy? I like that.
I feel these tingling sensations deep inside my legs.
It's a tightening feeling that keeps me from getting to sleep.
For me, it's creepy crawling. I feel like I have to get up and move just to get some relief.
My doctor said it's restless leg syndrome, or RLS. He prescribed Requip, the only RLS medication approved by the FDA. He said Requip would help relieve my RLS symptoms, even the uncontrollable leg movements that disturb my sleep. Requip helped me make peace with my legs.
Requip may cause you to fall asleep or feel very sleepy during normal activities such as driving, or to faint or feel dizzy when you stand up. Tell your doctor if you experience these problems, or if you drink alcohol or are taking medicines that make you drowsy. Side effects include nausea, drowsiness, vomiting, and dizziness. Most patients were not bothered enough to stop taking Requip. Ask your doctor if Requip can help put your RLS to rest.
Oh no. Turn around. He's right behind you. Ah!
Grab all the pillows you need. Every pillow's on sale. This week, only at Kmart.
I'd like to know.
Well, you got the notion?
To rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat.
The Veet Reserva bladeless kit makes shaving without a blade even better. With a new flexible head and dual fins. There's no cuts, just smoothness that lasts up to twice as long as shaving. Veet smoothness, a feeling that lasts.
This thing from my past, people's lives could be in danger.
What do you want?
What are you looking for? Make sure that door is locked. Don't open it for anybody. Forget we ever had this conversation. Just because he's your dad doesn't mean he's not dangerous. What do you know?
The Young and the Restless, CBS next week.
Look, please, the last thing I would ever want is for you to feel unwanted. I made a mistake that day at the hospital. I should have asked you to stay. And if I did, maybe Mom would have heard more of your voice, and maybe she'd be awake by now. That mistake does not change how I feel. I want you home.
Well, I'll try to come by.
No, don't come by. Come home. I want to help you with your legal problems. And the drinking. If that was a cry for help last night, I heard it. And the help that I'm offering is not the kind of help you're going to get from Damien. Sports cars are not the answer here. So, please come home with me. I'll stop by and see your mom on the way.
Look, Dad, I'm so sorry about the drinking. I know it was stupid, especially with my kidney, and I never should have gotten behind the wheel of that car. I'm sorry for getting into so much trouble and dragging you into it. You and Mom both deserve so much better from me. But right now, I'm feeling so lost, like I don't know where I belong.
You belong with your family.
Yeah, but you have so much going on right now, Dad. You have Mom and the baby, and you have to take care of the girls, and you don't need all my baggage on top of that. So, I mean, I'll still look in on Mom if that's okay.
Yeah, of course it is.
But I can't come home right now, Dad. I'm sorry.
That took courage.
It's funny. The last thing I feel right now is brave. Do you think I was too hard on my dad?
You spoke your mind and your heart. That's never a bad thing.
I don't know.
Look, I've been thinking about something you've said earlier.
What's that?
Feeling like you don't belong. Wishing you could start 1,000 miles away from here.
Yeah, like that could ever happen.
I can make it happen. I want you to come back to Malta with me.
So, Jack, what did you find out?
Well, you, are never gonna believe this. Simon didn't really strike you rich. I'm already there. No, Mike, he's not lying.
What?
I went on the internet at the station like you asked me to, and I checked out his story. Apparently, it's true.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Fraser struck oil on that little sheep farm in Australia. He staked his claim, and he's a very rich man.
How rich?
Never has to work another day in his life, Rich.
That rich?
Mm-hmm.
I guess he didn't steal from Vienna after all.
This is unreal. I was sure he was lying.
But why did he tell you he was back in Oakdale?
He said he was in town for some investment advice, but we're looking at the investment.
What?
Come on. If Simon's got money on top of money, he's going to use every cent of it to try to get you back in his
There's
life.
not enough money in the world, and he should know that by now. You heard me tell him how I feel about you?
Like he was listening.
Well, then I'll just have to say it over and over again until he gets it. Besides, he's gonna get bored and move on to someone else.
Simon is too smart for that. All right, that's why he's finessing Carly into this business deal.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear about this, Jack?
It's none of my business.
You don't want to know how Simon's staking out Carly.
But knowing Carly as well as I do, I almost feel sorry for Simon.
So you're not worried?
No, Carly's got a sixth sense about guys like that. There's no way in hell she would ever trust him.
What a lovely shade of dishpan. Ah, my aching arches.
You didn't have to help me.
Well, I know, but what is Lucy without Ethel?
Thank you.
You're welcome. And this, my dear, is the bill. It is now paid in full.
And I'm free.
Yes, you are. Oh, look here. What have we here? Ah, there's some chappie left. Do you think we should, finish it?
I think we should.
Well, let's go. Come on. Thank you. You know what, honey? There's something this old broad has learned. Well, it's all about love. I know good and well that you washed all those pots and pans just to prove something to Jack, right? Now, that kind of work is not going to pay all your bills.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. I really want to know what you're going to do to make ends meet.
Casey, I knew you couldn't stay away. Bad boy. Get yourself in here. I promise being clean never felt so dirty. Come on, what are you waiting for? Casey? Hey, what's going on here?
Next week on As the World Turns. Sponsored by Rosarum.
Please, man. Make a life with me. Marry me. Do you have any idea the kind of trouble you're in?
Oh my God.
How did this happen? Can't get enough of As the World Turns? Then check out Intern, reality with a dramatic twist. Catch it now on CBS.com.
Hey, it's Sleeping Beauty.
Didn't sleep a wink.
I know, we've been waiting for you. Have the chess set already?
He cheats.
Hello, Honest Abe.
Whatever.
We just haven't played for so long.
I know, I just got all this stress at work.
It's cool, it happens to a lot of people.
Really?
Absolutely. More than half of adults report experiencing some kind of insomnia at least a few nights a week.
We just want you back.
Thanks, guys.
When you can't sleep, you can't dream. That's why there's Roserum, the first and only prescription sleep aid that in clinical studies shows no potential for abuse or dependence. Take it when you need it, stop when you don't. Your doctor can explain why Roserum is so different. Don't take Roserum if you're taking Luvox, fluvoxamine, or have severe liver problems. Avoid taking it with alcohol. Don't drive or operate machinery until you know how you'll react to Roserum. Roserum may affect some hormones. Consult your doctor about how this may affect you, or if your insomnia doesn't improve. Take Roserum right before bed. Side effects may include drowsiness, fatigue, and dizziness.
Just talk to your doctor.
Today,
some women travel great lengths to recover. I'd rather reactivate.
Olay Regenerist. Reactivates with twice the power.
So why recover when you can reactivate?
Love the skin you're in.
Because babies communicate through touch. New Pampers Sensitive Wipes condition their skin every time you use them. New Pampers Sensitive Wipes, because every touch means so much.
When you've got the taste of the original ranch, things seem a little more like the way they're supposed to be. Hidden Valley Ranch. The way ranch is supposed to taste. And new cracked peppercorn ranch with the bite of real peppercorn.
Girls in their hair. Talk about problems. Like, see her? She needs a straitjacket to control that poof. Hello? Blue? And there, she's got more splits than a Vegas divorce court. Yeah, pink. And fluff all you want, honey. Your hair's still as flat as a training bra. Yellow! Girls, you need to deal with it, and Sunsilk can help. Sunsilk, get therapy.
In the future, everyone will protect their eyes from sun damage like they protect their skin. Transitions lenses. They automatically adjust to changing light and block harmful UV rays and glare. So don't wait until tomorrow. The danger is here today, and so is the protection. Ask your eye care professional about transitions. Insist that your lenses come with a transition certificate of authenticity.
Sunday, what high society's secret led to a debutante's murder.
Emma found out, and you get angry.
The lady doesn't get angry. What she does instead is worse.
Cold case. Then, a mystery begins.
I don't know what she was doing in the city. She hates the city.
And a relationship could end.
I wasn't ready.
Oh, we don't. Without a trace after Cold Case, CBS Sunday.
It doesn't cost a lot to get a lot at the Ashley Furniture Home Store In Style, In Reach event. And for a limited time, you can get it all with no interest plus no payment.